Hi everyone, welcome to Kaye's Favorite Things, and today I'm making a quick pot of chicken and dumplings. So I thought I'd bring you along and show you how I do this. It's very easy to do. Uh, Here's my pot. Now all I've got in there is water right now. And I think you can see that okay. I've got a package of chicken here. They're chicken breast. And on this it says a little over 1 pound, 1.09 pounds of chicken. So I'm gonna open this up and put this in. Let me get a fork out of here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me move that where y'all can see just a little bit better. See the pot. I don't want to get it too close because I don't want it to steam up my camera. So I'm putting my chicken in. It's still a little bit frozen, and that's fine. Okay, now I've got 3 chicken bouillons here. I'm going to add those. And trying to peel these I always have trouble peeling because I have to keep my nails short with my job. There's 1, 2, and 3. And you can also add better than bouillon, or you can just use plain old chicken stock if you want. It's just totally up to you. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of salt, not quite a teaspoon, and some black pepper. And I'm going to let that cook for a while and let that chicken get done. And that's all we do for right now. Now I'll come back in just a minute whenever we're going to make our dumplings, and I'll show you how we do that. It's pretty simple and easy. I like homemade dumplings, and I like to mash them out a little bit. I don't like the drop ones. I just don't like those, but you'll see, I'll show you how I'm going to do it. It's pretty simple and easy, like I said, and we'll be back in just a minute after I get this going. Alright everybody, I forgot to add that I always put a tablespoon of butter in my stock also. So, this is how it's looking so far. And we'll come back in a minute after I get that chicken cooked and cut up. We'll be back and I'll show you how to make these dumplings. Okay everybody, we're back. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to make these dumplings while my chicken is cooking. I've got 2 cups of regular flour in here, and this is baking powder. I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter cut up I'm going to put in there, and I've got some milk. First I'm going to cut that butter a little bit more. If you don't have one of these pastry cutters, you should get one because it really works well. Just kind of cut that up. And yes, I always make a mess. I get flour all over me and everything else. But this is just to show you how quick and easy you can make dumplings. And this time of year, it's really good to have dumplings whenever it's cooler outside. That butter's really cold. You want to make sure it's cold. If it's melted, you can't cut it in as good, and just so it'll disperse throughout the flour better if it's really cold. Sorry, I know that's loud, but okay, now some milk. Now this is half a cup of evaporated milk and half a cup of water, because I don't usually have milk on hand. And I'm just going to add some in there. Not all of it. I'm going to mix it up and see how it looks. Add the rest of it. And that's how you do dumplings right there. Now, you can drop these by the spoonfuls in there, or you can mash it out, cut it up, and put it in there, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'll be back in just a minute, and I'll show you how we do that. Okay, everybody, we're back, and I just wanted to show you that I've got my chicken out, and you know that little vein that they always leave right there? I always cut that out just because I hate, you know, getting a piece of that whenever you're eating your dumplings or eating whatever you're cooking. And this goes to the dog, so I'm going to save that. I'm going to let that cool a little bit, and I'll bring you back whenever I cut that up. Okay, everybody, I'm cutting my chicken up. I just want to show you. I've showed this before in one of my videos, and Christy over at Christy's Cooking Channel, she is the gadget queen, so she's probably got this plus a whole lot more. But this little thing is really nice. And then when you get finished, you can just scoop it up and put your chicken in your pot. Whoops, there went a piece. And it's really easy to use, so I love this little thing. And especially like if you're cutting up onions or something, or vegetables, you can just use this scoop. It's really nice. So we'll be back in just a minute after I finish getting this chopped up, and we'll start with the dumplings. Okay, everybody, we're back, and I am going to scoop up my chicken here, and we're going to put it in the pot. Get every last bit. Okay, we got the chicken. Now, we've got to do these dumplings. And what I'm going to do is sprinkle some flour out. And we're going to dump this. Make sure your hands are clean, your counter's clean, make sure everything is clean. I've been cleaning in here today. Okay. Sprinkle some on top too, because this stuff is pretty sticky. Kind of press it out. And you want quite a bit of flour on here because that's going to be your thickener. It's going to thicken your gravy. I hope you can see that, can you? Let me move you just a little bit. Let me move me a little bit. I can't move you. Let's see if that's better. Yeah. And if you want thick dumplings, make them thicker. If you want thin dumplings, make them thinner. It's whatever you like. And we kind of like thick dumplings here, so let me wash my hands. And you can use a pizza cutter for this. I think I will do that just to show you. I can find my pizza cutter there. Okay. And you just, this is how easy it is. Then you go across. If you have a large family, you're going to want to make a double batch of this, okay? Now, let's move my pot over here so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Okay. See how that's boiling? Drop your dumplings in. You got your chicken, you got your broth in there. You can also add vegetables to this. You can add peas and carrots and onions. I don't ever do that. My family prefers it this way. So this is the way that I cook it. They're used to it, I guess. It's simple and easy too for me. So, and usually I fix some black-eyed peas or something like that to go along with it. And that's our meal. But you can see it stopped boiling. So you're going to bring it up to a boil, and then you're going to cut it back a little bit. and let it simmer for about 15 or 20 minutes on low. That doesn't look very pretty right now, but when I get finished, it's going to look really pretty. And it's going to taste really good. See, I've got those pretty thick, as you can see. Okay, now stir them up. Stir them up. We're going to let them cook for a little bit. I'm going to add some more pepper to that. And after I bring it to a boil, which it's about to start doing that, we're going to cut it back a little bit and let it cook. And I'll come back once we've got them to that point, and so you can see how they look when we get finished here. So I'm going to clean this up and I'll be back. Okay, everybody, I've turned the heat down and I'm cooking this down. I added a little bit more pepper and a tiny bit of parsley flakes. You can add onions, you can add whatever you want to this. But look how simple and easy that was to make those dumplings. And they are really, really good. As you can see, I like pepper. But we'll come back in a minute after it finishes cooking down a little bit, gets a little thicker, and I'll show you how they look. We're back. We've got them finished and they look delicious. I just want to show you this thick dumpling. See how thick that is? You can make them thinner if you want to. That broth is thick. These are so good and so easy to make. See that? Yummy. So it's a quick, easy thing to make. If you're in a hurry, you can make some vegetables on the side if you want to, or a salad. We just have this and some beans. And so try it, tell me what you think. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.